That made me stop talking to this man was him asking me to eat his. Where do I start? Like, where do I start?
I'm the type of nigga that gets sassy on the bitch. VVS, clarity, stone, pressy on the bitch. And I'm feeling like the hand of God bless me in this bitch.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a story time about how my sugar daddy wanted me to, so if you want to know what he asked me, stay tuned. Before we get into this video, like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with somebody. So yeah, let's get right into it. All right, so before we get into this video, mama, if you're looking at this, click off. This video not for you. And to my brother, because my brother watch a lot of my YouTube videos, if you on here, get off. This not for you. Okay, so basically this story time is going to be about the time that I had a sugar daddy, which is crazy to say sugar daddy because we basically are like the same age. I think he was 1 year older than me, but it's basically gonna be about the time my sugar daddy asked me to eat his booty, y'all. I had to write some stuff down because I'm the type of person, if I'm telling stories, I will get sidetracked. So let's just jump right into it. So why I'm doing this story time is because my boyfriend is messy, and it's so crazy to think that I was dealing with the booty man around the same time I was dealing with my boyfriend when I was single. Like I said, this was May of 2024 maybe. So he been wanting me to tell y'all this story for the longest, and I'm like, nah, because y'all know how people are just like so nosy. They'll go and dig up, like, they'll go to hell, they'll take it to hell, they'll go and dig up all your old like posts and stuff. So I'm going to rearrange a lot of the details of this story just to protect him, and I guess to protect me, because at the same time I really don't even want nobody to know who he is. Because y'all, like, even aside from like the crazy stuff, he really is a sweet guy and a nice guy. But I just think it's like, so like this shit is just still so funny, like looking back, because I really was like living my best single life. So I'll say around 2024, May 2024, that's when I got single. And then usually I do take a long break, like maybe 6 months to a year. But I was just like, fuck that. Like, I'm not about to do all that. Like, if I'm not hurting or shot, or, you feel me, like, get back in the field. I'm thinking about it like I'm like, what, 28, 29? I'm like, I'm not about to just, you know, be laying at home crying about no nigga. Like, you feel me? Like, I used to do that whole, like, lay down, cry, oh, woe is me. The nigga ain't gonna be doing that. He probably already got somebody else to replace you. So I was like, you feel me? Like, let me just get back in the field. And I'm so thankful I had like one of my close friends. She pretty much already know about this guy, but like she was just coaching me through the whole thing, like being single, like make sure you talk to different people, make sure you don't get caught up in that whole like liking one person, and you feel me, getting into that whole type of thing. So she really encouraged me to date multiple people. So the nickname for the sugar daddy is going to be the booty man, because like I said, he asked me to, well, he didn't really ask me, he more was like telling me. Y'all gonna see why. So how did we meet? So me and the booty man, we met on social media. I'm not even gonna say which one, because like I said, y'all be weird like looking up people's old posts and stuff. So how me and the booty man met, I think it was one day I had said I needed like a, well, let me change that up. I said I needed a waffle maker. And it's so funny because me and the booty man used to like always comment under each other's posts, like, good morning, friend, or like he'll post something and I'll be like, oh, friend. So like that was our thing, like we'd just call each other friend. And I can't really say there was any physical attraction between me and the booty man. On my end, none so ever. Like, I know, of course, he thought I was probably like fine as wine, but on my end, there was no physical attraction for real. And I'm not gonna say I have a type, because if you was to line up all of my ex niggas, they absolutely, none of them look anything like each other. I'm more of like a vibes person. I go off the vibes. So like if me and you have a vibe, it's cool. But at the same time, we do have to have a little bit of some type of physical attraction. You feel me? Because otherwise, you feel me? Like, how, anyway. But yeah, we got to be at least somewhat attracted to each other. So y'all, this one particular day, I had went on social media and I had posted like, I need a waffle maker. And he commented like, oh friend, like if you need a waffle maker, I got you. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you know, like people just talking all the time. Y'all, I think he ended up sending me like an Apple Pay, or it might have been like a Cash App. I'm not really sure. But I just remember he had ended up sending me some money for the waffle maker. And it was like, of course, more than I needed. I'm like, okay, like this nigga trying to show out. But like I feel like he was like doing that to kind of like impress me, which is like cool, because you feel like it ain't gonna go nowhere. Like we cool, like we homeboys at this point. Like you can never be nothing more to me than a cousin. But like I said, he was nice. So I guess in the back of my mind too, I was kind of like, okay, well, you've dated people that you weren't necessarily, they ain't really mark everything off your checklist. So I was still like in the back of my head, like, okay, maybe I can try to consider it, because even though he's not like attractive to me, his personality was nice, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like he, even still to this day, like I did hear a few crazy things about him and seeing a few crazy things about him on social media, but to me, I can say like he treated me very well. And so of course when he sent me that money, y'all, like that's how it started. Like we would be texting and stuff. I did end up giving him my number. And then, you know, like at first just like little pleasantries, like, oh hey, good morning friend, how's your day going, da 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 da. And I was just using him like as a homegirl at first. Like I would just be venting to him about like the niggas that I'm dating, like, oh, this one nigga, like he lame, he just wanna what you doing me to death, he don't never be talking about nothing. And then I was like, Max, because at the time Max was playing too. I'm like, everybody just playing. And it was nice to have somebody to like kind of vent to about all of that stuff. So at that point in my life, like I really did just need like friends. Like of course I wanted people to date too, but like I also just really needed friends. And so for the most part, I can say I did appreciate that about him, because he was very, very consistent, y'all. Like, and you know how you be like, okay, God, like I know I can't have everything that I want. Like maybe let me just see like where it'll go. Even though I was like, y'all, he was not attractive. So like as the weeks go by, of course, I'm still continuing to date my people, which I did tell him. And he will always like try to link, like he'll be like, oh friend, come to dinner with me, you can bring somebody. But I just didn't feel comfortable. Like it was just something about him. Like I had my guard up, and I was kind of like, you know how you newly single and you scared to link with niggas? I already knew nobody was never coming to my house. I never played that coming over to the house one, baby. But like FaceTime, talking on the phone, stuff like that was like cool to me. But he'll be like, oh, let's go to Fixins. Like we can go to Fixins. Y'all know the soul food place downtown. Like he'll be like, let's go to Fixins. Everything on me. Of course, nigga, who else is gonna be on? But he'll be telling me like, let's go to lunch, but I would just always spin, or like something in the back of my mind was like, Tabitha, do not link with this man. Like, you know, and then I'd be having stranger danger. Like he could be a serial killer, he could unalive me. Like it just used to be so many thoughts in the back of my head. Describe what the booty man looks like. No, I ain't gonna do that, because I feel like I'ma just say he's a little bit known in the city. And he's not a rapper, but he has like he got a little bit of clout. I'ma just say that. But at the end of the day, y'all girl was not about to get that man no cooch. But I ain't gonna lie, as the weeks went on, like conversation started to shift. Like I noticed like it had stopped going from, oh, good morning friend, to good morning baby, or good morning beautiful. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, this man starting to, he a little sweet on me. Like he's starting to like me. Like, do I give into it or not? But at the time, I'm single, so why not? Like, you feel me? Ain't nothing like a little harmless conversation is about to take a turn. So one day, you know, it was getting to the late hours, whatever. So I text him. I'm like, friend, what you doing? And I guess this day, like, friend was just acting a little spicy. Like, he was on that. So he was like, tomorrow I want you to send me some pictures. And like, let's just say like, he'll be like, oh, send me a picture. Like first, the picture started off real innocent. Like he'll be like, oh, go get your toes done and paint them blue, and I'm gonna send you $60. Okay, go get my toes done. Send me a picture of the toes. Boom. He's sending the Apple Pay. Boom, $60. So I'm like, cool, I could get used to this. Then another day, he'll be like, oh, I want you to go buy a pink swimsuit and try the pink swimsuit on. Send me a picture of you in the pink swimsuit. And I'm like, okay, cool. Here go me in the pink swimsuit. Boom. Another Apple Pay, $100. I'm like, okay, like, I know nothing ain't for free. Like, everything come at a cost, you feel me? But, like, where is this going? But at the same time, he wasn't really being, like, freaked out. Like, it really did just start as, like, some little kinky stuff. Like, just, like how people sell their feet pictures. It was giving that type of vibe to me. But then, again, like I said, weeks is turning into months. And he's starting to get, like, more flirtatious. So this particular day, he asked me to send him some pictures. And y'all, I'm asking my friend, I'm like, friend, he just told me he'll pay my whole rent. Like, I'm telling my homegirl, I'm like, the booty man said he'll give me $1,000 for just, you feel me? Y'all can put two and two together. So, friend, like, my homegirl, like, she like, why not? Like, go ahead and do it. Like, you don't have nothing to lose. And then I was like, that'd be a thing with me too. Like, to the younger girls, I don't advise sending any type of nudes or anything because, like, y'all, like, I really don't even like getting stuff like that. I don't even do that with my current boyfriend. You ain't about to get no nudes. Come see it in person. But at this time, I'm like, you feel me? It is what it is. So I end up sending them the package, and then ding, $1,050. I think I was like, oh my God. I'm like, I told my homegirl, I'm like, do I have a real life sugar daddy situation on my hands? And so me and her kicking about it. She like, bitch, like, oh my, I'm telling her, I'm like, this shit going on. You feel me? This going on. So y'all, like, to me, it just started like becoming a thing. Like, I noticed like he would still be asking me to link up with him, but I would just always spin, like, I would just always get out of it. Like, oh no, I got another date, or I'm about to go to my mom's house, or I'm about to go here. He would just, like, I could tell, like, he'll be like, she lying. He went on for like a couple of months. Like, he would ask me to send him stuff, and then I would send it, and then he would basically like be paying all my bills and stuff. So, you all, I was up, I ain't gonna lie. So this is like when stuff started to get too far, because like I said, I did not want to date him. Like, I would even like see the way that he would like move with other people. Like, he would be all under other girls' pictures and stuff. Like, oh, you beautiful, oh, you're so gorgeous, oh, let me take you out to lunch sometime. And I'm just looking at him like, you be saying all that stuff to me. That's why I don't trust men. Know like what it was too. That kind of had me not really considering taking him seriously anymore, just because I seen the way that he was moving on social media. Like, you the type that you basically just going for anybody. And yeah, so I just didn't like how he used to flirt with like all the other girls on social media. Some girls I even knew, and I used to be like, you are a hoe.
Like the fact that you know I don't like you. Whore, you know what I'm saying?
Like, it was giving that, like, I'm like, this nigga a hoe. Like, you already don't even look like nothing. But the fact that you just trying to, like, I didn't know if he was trying to play me, but it was giving like he just, I didn't know if this was a normal thing, like he was breaking me off and other people, or if he really was just like, I don't know, y'all. But I had already, like, that really sealed the deal for me. Like, once I see my nigga or somebody I'm like really liking like that under everybody's picture, you can hang it up. Because that's one thing, like, Big Mama not going for that. I'm definitely not going for that. Like, if I see you're overly friendly, it's a wrap. Y'all, so we done had months of me being the sugar daddy. Everything's still going good. I'm still dodging the link ups. I'm still making my money. At this point, it's almost like a side hustle to me. It done became fun. So I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm still like getting paid on the side. But this one particular day, y'all, he had really pissed me off. Like, he took it extremely far. The person, like, unless you're in my inner circle or like even in my close friends, maybe, I don't be going for none of that. I'm not going to tell the person who I'm talking to, especially if I'm talking to like multiple people. I'm not gonna reveal none of that, because I'm just like, I like to be embarrassed in private. Like, I wanted some flowers or something. I think I said it on social media, And for everybody like, oh, she begging for flowers, she begging for flowers. No, baby, I always get flowers. I get them for myself. I get them from, it don't matter. I keep me a flower on me. But I had posted about how I really wanted flowers. And so I remember the booty man had texted me like, hey, go get your flowers. And he had been showing me like tendencies that he might be a little like possessive and crazy, because some of the stuff he used to say like about people that he was dating, like I remember this one girl said that he almost unalived her. Like, looking back, I should not have been talking to this man. Like, thank God nothing didn't happen to me. But I think I had found this out after I stopped dealing with him. Like, the girl was saying he tried to unalive her, and I was just like thinking, God, like, oh my God, like, God really be protecting you from crazy stuff, because that would make sense on like why every time he would ask me to link with him, it just never fell through, because that was God's protection. So yeah, he had told me to go pick some flowers up from Detroit Flower Co. Now, if somebody Detroit Flower Co. y'all, they really love y'all, because for one, those flowers are expensive. Shout out Detroit Flower Co. And also, like, that girl is like the best in the city. Like, everybody get flowers from her. So if a nigga Detroit Flower Co. he really like you. So he had ended up getting me some flowers from Detroit Flower Co. And I think he went through like the whole like little secret admirer thing, where you basically put like your crush's Instagram handle, and then the girl will contact you and be like, hey, is it okay to pick these flowers up from so-and-so? Don't worry, we won't share none of your details. So I'm like, yeah, cool. So my whole thing was me already having like a thing in the back of my mind, like he might be crazy. Y'all, I was so nervous on the way to pick them flowers up. I was like, y'all, what if he just, while I'm on the way to pick the flowers up, like, what if he put me in his trunk or something? Like, I don't know why I'd be thinking like that, but I watch too many crime shows. And I'm also like, I am a very aware person. Like, I don't be like on my phone while I'm walking and stuff, but everything went good. I ended up going to pick the flowers up, and I remember I took a picture of them and I texted him. I'm like, thank you, the flowers are so beautiful. Y'all, it was like a big bouquet of purple flowers, and I think they had like butterflies. Y'all, they was so pretty. They had butterflies in them, and then I think he got the flowers like glitter dusted too. So yeah, the flowers was cute. It was a cute little one too. But then what I didn't like is he went on, I almost gave the social media away. He went on social media and made a post like, I think he basically took the pictures that I had taken on my Instagram or something like that, and he took them off my page, so like you can see what type of nails I like. Ain't nobody stupid. If you follow me on Instagram, you would know that, okay, this is who he's dealing with. So y'all, he went on my page, stole my photos of the flowers that he got me, and posted it on his page. And I guess that was like to kind of let people know that we're dealing with each other, which I did not like. That turned me all the way off, because my thing is like, nigga, you that pressed for people to know that, I know I'm a baddie, but you want people to know you messing with me that bad, like you gotta go steal pictures. And I already thanked you. Like, what are you doing all of that for? So as soon as I seen that, y'all, I cut up, and I cut up bad. I'm cussing him out. I'm like, nigga, I'm cussing him out bad. I'm like, you really did sit up there and did that for what? Like, what is it for? Like, what was, y'all, I didn't like that. I think I didn't speak to that man for maybe 2 days. And of course, what he do? Send me $200 like, oh, good morning, beautiful. Go get yourself lunch or spend it on this. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna forgive him, because, you feel me, money talks. So after I did the whole little cussing out thing, again, we didn't speak for the 2 days. He ended up sending me the money. All was well. And it just started getting like worse from there. Like I said, like everything just started going downhill. And he would do like more things, like get aggressive, like, oh, how come you didn't send me pictures today? Like, I really want to see your face. Like, it just started to get weird. Like, if I didn't send him a picture of like what I was doing, like even if I was brushing my teeth or something, like I noticed he will always get very angry. And like that was my sign to stop dealing with him. So fast forward. So y'all, the last thing that made me stop talking to this man was him asking me to eat his butt. And it's crazy, because I don't know if he eventually, when we linked up, he wanted me to eat his butt. Like, he was telling me how he had all these pretty girls that used to do like real freaky stuff with him, let him piss on them. And then he started saying something about like, oh, I like my peach ate. So I'm like, you like your what? And so he was like, yeah. Like, don't tell nobody, but like sometimes like I be having the pretty girls eat my peach. And so yeah, I already knew like it wasn't gonna go nowhere from there. Like, I think I ended up sending him like a couple more selfies, and he said he was gonna pay me for those. The nigga owed me like 2K. He owed me 2K to this day, and I know he subscribed to me. So if you see me, pay me my money. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed this story time. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Kids, stay in school.